It's winter, and I still have insomnia. With the sun going down sooner, I pretty much go to sleep when the sun is almost up. Then sometimes I'll wake up when the sun is almost going down. So I barely get any vitamin D. Yay! I think my insomnia got worse at some point in college since I barely got any sleep. If I did get enough sleep, it was rarely restful. With how sleepy I am often, it became a part of my username, Too Sleepy. I used to go straight to bed and thought if I laid there enough, I would fall asleep. And it worked for a while until it didn't. Then I started having like 3 AM thoughts, or my anxiety would come around because why not? Oh fuck, did I lock the door? I'm too comfy to check, but what if someone still manages to break in? Wait, what was I supposed to do again tomorrow? Why didn't I write it down since I forget easily? Wait, why am I remembering my trauma from 10 years ago? Oh my goodness, now 5 years ago? Why did I do that? Can I rewind back in time? But I also don't want to relive anything. Where do my eyelashes go? Where do they fall into my eyes? Where? Wait, how long have I been thinking for? Frick. Of course my thoughts want to pour out as soon as I'm in bed. Why do it any other time? At some point I would have constant nightmares, so I avoided sleeping. I would play video games into the night until I was too sleepy to think. And doing that helped me fall asleep without the thoughts, but my sleep schedule became non-existent. Sleep for me ranged from 1 AM to 5 AM, and most of my classes every semester started at 9 AM. But the thing that sucked was most of the time they were 2.5 hours. The professor and everyone would prefer the room to be basically pitch dark. Like why? Aren't you guys sleepy like this? Because I was constantly struggling to stay awake. I've tried many times to fix my sleep schedule and it has never been normal ever since. Does it bug me? I guess sometimes, but I managed, I think. My doctor suggested I try melatonin and they've worked well for me. You're supposed to take them like 20 minutes before bed. And then it makes you drowsy, and there's different milligrams for how strong you need it to be. But then also tell me why some of the flavors are so tasty. Like, I would get excited to go to bed so that I could have some. They don't taste anything like vitamin gummies where they kind of taste a little weird. But then, when my semester ended and I had any long breaks, my sleep would go back to being non-existent. Because I would just sleep anytime I want to. Well, does anyone ever feel like we give morning people a little too much power in this world? I get that being up when the sun is out is great, but bedtime at 8 PM? How? Where? Why? For what reasons? I'm okay with having to start my day near 10 AM if anything, but most people have told me that it's a bit too late since the afternoon would start soon. But like, starting at 5 AM is any better? The sun isn't even toasty itself up enough yet. So yeah, I'll be staying as a night owl. Hoot hoot. The moon is so pretty too. If only the skies weren't so polluted, I would love seeing stars every night. Something about them sparkling surrounding the sky is very lovely. I mean, being in the city, you might get lucky and see something, but rarely. Most nights the clouds are just quite quiet. Nothing shining in my face makes me sleepy, which is also great. So it's easier for me to fall asleep at night. But then I also tend to sleep a lot later. Just talking about the night right now is making me sleepy. Should I just stop this video and go to bed? This is my only chance now before my insomnia kicks in. I must take it! Onwards, Yellow James. To bed.